I feel like the sky is the limit, and there's so many avenues that this could go, and I'm willing to take a lot of them. Yeah, actually, when I was very, very young, I was supposed to be sitting nicely in church, and my dad gave me a pencil and said, "Hey, I want you to, draw, do something like that." And that was the first time that I started actually drawing. I think I was about 4 or 5. And apparently the likeness was very much, it was very close to the pastor. And when I took it up to him, he was like, "Hey, this is really good. This is something else. I think you've got a talent." And I think that's when I kind of realized for myself, who knows if it was even good, but it encouraged me on the line of like, wow, I really enjoyed doing that. And that's kind of how it started. I started doing some things in high school and had an amazing high school art teacher that kind of took me aside and helped me do some things, and that's when the joy started to evolve, if you will. I've always sung while I did just about everything, and it's been a second nature kind of a thing, so it's almost helped the process when I do painting. And then it wasn't until my friend Dan actually said, "Hey, you could actually do this like on a stage kind of version," that I started thinking, okay, well, let's try it. And I've got a lot of B-roll footage of me pretty mad, I guess, not doing so well. And but with practice and everything, it started becoming like a dance almost, where it's second nature, and you're singing and painting at the same time before you know it. But honestly, the hockey team showed up at the mill, and my studio wasn't where I am now. It was a much smaller studio over in the more rugged area of the mill, if you will, and a great place to take photos. So the team came out there, and I remember being asked, "Hey, can we get some shots of some of the team members on your couch or over here?" I said, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And I remember seeing some tweets about that and stuff, and that was pretty cool. And that's when I posed the question. I said, I'm working on this project. I've been singing and painting, and I got an idea. And I posed it to the photographer and to some of the guys, and they were like, "Yeah, that'd be awesome. We'll get you in touch with Megan." So that's really the start of it. And then I said, "Hey, Dan, I got our connection. Let's talk to this nice lady and see what she says." So the Greenville Swamp Rabbits was my first location that I got to perform, and I'm very thankful for that opportunity. That's the original footage that I used to go ahead and start my travels. The nature of it has been absolutely mind-blowing and almost to the point to where you're not ready for it, and we've just been barely able to handle it, in the sense that we did the Toledo performance, and right after that we got a call from New York saying, "Hey, can you turn around and drive out here?" That kind of nature of things, and being ready to just go ahead and go on a dime has been kind of our motto. And we want to strike it while it's hot, if you will, and we even we were a little nervous, to be honest, about the fact that, hey, this image has now gone viral, half the country's seen it, do they even still want it? And the schedule just keeps filling up, and so we're doing this similar image with the flag raising of Iwo Jima. But what's really neat, like you'd said, is that there's a number of places that are wanting me to start doing halftime shows, things like that. And so we've got some other things planned that are coming out, and I'm really excited about it. We just haven't been able to fully practice it and get it ready. Super Bowl is the pinnacle. I think that could be, obviously. Actually, my father-in-law asked me that. He's like, where would you see this as like your ultimate thing? And he mentioned the same thing. He said, yeah, probably the Super Bowl. Something like that would be epic, and I think could be done. I feel like the sky is the limit, and there's so many avenues that this could go, and I'm willing to take a lot of them. One is the performance side of it. And what a lot of people know me for or have seen are the images, obviously, that have gone viral. And but then they take a look. It's really fun to hear. Like, they'll take a look at the website or look at my bins of prints and original art pieces, and they'll always ask the same thing: "You do all these?" And there's a whole body of work that's been started a long time ago, and a lot of work has been put into just being an artist and enjoying and loving to paint what I enjoy to do. So I think it's really neat that you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and when the shot comes, then you're ready. Who knows? If they're out there, someone's out there, I want a chance, give me a chance. Thank you definitely for giving me that shot, Swamp Rabbits. I think that without that and without that video footage, I never would have been able to send it out to the rest of the nation. And I really seriously consider that a light in a lot of other dark areas. A lot of people don't realize how many doors I actually tried here in Greenville. Not that anyone was mean or treated me in any bad way, but that was the spot that gave me, sure, this sounds crazy, but let's do it. And it was nice. It was nice to be able to prove myself, but also to enjoy it and have fun. So yeah, Swamp Rapids will always have a special spot in my heart, and I look forward to doing a lot with you guys.